Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weekly Final Fantasy Randomizer match right here on Randomania. Tonight, we continue to preview the upcoming league, which starts in less than 2 weeks in the beginning of October. And tonight, we will be showing off the stage 4 flags, starting with the forced party of 2 red mages, a thief, and a white mage. The title of stage of these matches this evening are going to be You Shall Not Pass. There's a couple of catches with this match this evening, and one of them is that the early Sarda is no longer there, so they're going to have to go and beat the vampire, and they're also going to and this early circle of sages is also turned off, so they're going to have to go beat Lich before they get over there. And Salty Fry won the right last week to have a hand in the selections this week, and right now I'd like to introduce myself. I am Mr. Versetti 13, and my partner for this fine late September evening is going to be Chitin 619. Chitin, how are you this evening, sir?
Pretty good, Mr. Mercedes. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm fantastic. I'm ready for a great race. I want to see some shenanigans. I want to see some good strategies. Um, and it looks like our featured runners this evening are going to be Elastoid in the upper left, and we've got Zalnor in the upper right. We do have the one and only Fuchsia Fantasy on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And on the left-hand corner, the lower left corner of your screen, we have Shadow Walker 227. So I'm quite excited about this match this evening. And there's actually going to be so we have the 4 featured runners, and there's actually going to be quite a few that are going to be off stream that we'll try to keep up with this evening as well. So we've got some interesting flags this evening, Chitin.
Yeah, stage 4 is like paying homage to the original vanilla version via everything is almost locked except for one little thing.
Absolutely. And it's going to be exciting, I tell you. So it looks like we should be getting ready to get started in a couple minutes here. In the meantime, Chitin, like I said, it does look like we have 2 red mages, a thief, and a white mage. Talk to me about your thoughts about this forced party this evening.
To me, this probably is like almost like a nightmare. And they're actually about to begin right now.
Oh, off we go. Excellent. Let's see what we got here. We got white magic, heal 2, harm 3, ruse. Ooh, we got a fast and a fire 2 and black magic. Oh, life level 1 in the white. Ooh, good start. Fire 2's a good start.
At least they have AoE magic for this time around, but I am kind of worried if they will take life or heal too for the level 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like we've got. Looks like the Elastoids didn't heal 2, harm 3, and life. Off to a good start so far. We got some decent stuff in the magic shop, definitely, which is a good start. I've got that AoE magic, like you said.
But for those who want to buy houses for this seed, you gotta pay a hefty price for it because they are at 2K a pop.
Yeah, that's expensive. And it looks like Fuchsia Fantasy is going to be our first into the temple there. Looks like Fuchsia's going to go check the chest. We got a saber. Well, let's see what's up top here. So what do you want to see this match, Chitin? I personally want to see some shenanigans. What are you looking forward to seeing?
I would say maybe a Lord Vorpal should be lurking around the corner somewhere.
I'm always hopeful that somebody will find us a Vorpal. Always. I've got a house in the chest, nothing much. Fuchsia, the first one to Garland. Wow, put Garland down with the fire, no problem. And let's see, King has the bottle, and Sarah had a cabin. Not much there. What's your next strategy, Chitin? Where do you go if you find just the bottle from the king?
If it was me, I would say I would go straight to maybe Dwarf Cave at this rate because you still got 2 free chests open over there. Or otherwise, you could take a gamble at Matoya for 3 free chests over there and Provoca for simple simple pirate fight because you have fire twos already in your hands.
Yeah. And the other thing too that's a little different with this seed is they also did a free bridge, so they don't have to go to Dwarf. They can go to Matoya, they can go to Provoca, like you said. They really have a few more options at the moment.
Youch! Shadowguard's taking a beating with these stun touch mad ponies.
Oh yeah, they're always awful. Mad ponies, ugh, they're just gross. Yeah, and it looks like we've got Shadow Walker. It looks like is okay. So we have a little bit of a route divergence. It looks like Shadow went to Provoca, and it looks like Fuchsia's going to Matoya. Opal bracelet. That's not bad.
Along with a copper bracelet, that's not bad either. That gives at least 2 armors to any of his party members. And bye bye pirates with a fire tube from Shadow side.
Oh yeah, down they go. No trouble at all. So I'm kind of curious to see what Bitty's gonna give.
Please a heal pot. Dig
Ooh,
it!
canoe. You were hoping
Picky.
you were hoping for a heel pot. That's funny.
But here's the sad part about it. They had to walk all the way back to they had to now either they had to go to Crescent Lake right now if they took the Provoca route, or they could walk all the way back to Dwarf Cave, which I would not doubt that would not happen.
Mm-hmm. And we got Brack in the level 2 black magic shop.
But I also saw Bane, so whoever
Yeah,
wants
Bane and Brack strats.
who wants Bane strats, raise your Banes, everyone.
Yeah, no kidding. If you want Brack strats, raise your Bracks. So it looks like Shadow Walker's he's gonna head down south there.
Oh, Cure 3 at level 2, so that is not that's pretty much a good heal spell right now for anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looks like our runners are at least our feature runners are off to a good start here. Got the canoe, the bottle. The bottle's not real handy at the moment, but the canoe's going to be able to get them. They can go check out Crescent Lake. They can hit the volcano if they want. Shoot, they can even head over to Elfland if they want. So they got quite a few options. But what I want to know, Titan, is what do you personally do if you're racing this seed right now and you see that you got to get a bottle from the king and then you got the canoe from Bitty? Where's your next go-to location?
Well, if I had like enough tents with me, I would say I would go straight to Crescent Lake right now, or even at worst, go Dwarf Cave.
The only thing that concerns me about going down to the Crescent Lake area is the low levels. That's the only thing that kind of bothers me about that, because you get into an EX speed fight at these levels and you're done. They're just gonna put you down.
Yeah, but the EXPs are so good.
They are when you can kill them. That's the only part that makes me nervous. When I'm running it, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can kill one yet. I mean, maybe one EXP, but I never get one. I get 3 to 4 every time. So
But there is an unrunnable on Shadowwalkers, like Grey Imps and the Werewolf Pack.
yeah, I don't think I've seen the werewolves like or the whatever they were unrunnable. So let's see. We got Elastoid still in Provoca along with Zalnor, and then it does look like Shadow Walker. It looks like he's going to be heading south. Who we can't decide, is he going to the volcano or is he going to go to Crescent Lake?
Well, remember, it is 50% to 200% on the stats of the enemies, so the Pete could roll low HP.
Yeah, you are right. You said 50 to 200, isn't it?
Yes, indeedy, 50% to 200% stats. So, oh, speaking of volcano, Shadowwalker decided to bounce into it.
Yeah, sure did. I wonder. I bet I bet Shadow's going to go and make the armory play right here.
I can't blame him for the armory play because that play is way too good right now.
And it looks like the cube, I missed it. The cube is for sale for about 9 grand in the Provoca item shop. Thank you, ETAP. I didn't see that. Ooh. Those scorpions are nasty. I think they're hitting like trucks right now.
This is exactly why we're grinding for the peas around Crescent Lake than go inside Volcano for this rate, especially with this party.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And it looks like on a Lastoid screen, it looks like the thief is down. And the red mage is on a knee. But he's up to level 5 now. And it looks like Fuchsia might be getting into the volcano as well. What do you think of a Lastoid in his pop grind here, Chitin? Is that something that you might consider?
The only time I'll consider it if I can consistently hit the Zombies or the Frost Wolves, to be honest, with the Fire 2.
Well, like Mono says, they got the Fire 2 and the Harm 3. So if you could run into a pack of maybe start with 2 to 3 Zombies, you could definitely do that.
And the last toy it opts to run away from the Tyro, which is okay because he is low level.
Oh, yeah. Those Tyros are not going to be, they're going to knock you out real quick.
Okay, I gotta ask you, Mr. Rizzi, are you Team Tyro or Team Steak?
Oh, that's a good question. That one I'm still on the fence about, but there's times when Tyro gives good experience, and there's also times when the family needs to eat. But there's also times when you can say no thanks, Tyro. So I think I'm kind of both. And looks like we have found the power bonk. Looks like that was in the volcano as well, the rightmost chest. Thank you, ETAP. So that's a good sign to have the power bonk.
And I just saw the P's, and the P's are hitting hard. So I'm saying maybe skip the P's unless you're really confident they can knock them out.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen anything super special in the armory yet.
But these books are hitting hard on Shadow Walker though, so it's kind of like rip in pieces for him.
Yeah, light axe, flame sword. Those are a couple of good pickups. They're not bad. It's good when you have nothing. Yeah, just some money so far. Flame armor, that's not bad. House. Oh, how about that? Thorhammer. That's not bad.
Don't run away from a single Pete Fuchsia.
Oh, that one I probably would have taken. And I think Shadow's saying, nope, see ya. Oh wow, look at that cat claw for max cash, 65,535 in Crescent Lake. Wow.
But too bad that's not gonna be used because VL knows in fact that's the Black Witcher's best weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, level 5 Fade at the top.
Oh, that's not bad. That's something that the white mage is they're gonna want that for their white mage, that's for sure. So I don't think we've seen Nuke yet. It wasn't in level 1. It wasn't in level 2, but we still have 3 and 4 to go, don't we? I don't think anybody's made it to Elfland. Or
Hey,
level 6. That's what I meant. What did
no,
I say? 5?
I said 5. And we haven't seen anything for level 3 and 4 because no one has died to Elfland. And oh god, Trolls and Bulls are not runnable.
Oh wow. If Shadow can come out of this one, he'll come out with some good experience. Oh, Blaze. Oh, ouch. Oh, did you see that? 228, 119. Oh man.
This is why I pretty much want to see at least 1 to 2 Pete's in a fight instead of that. That's why I was worried about, especially with Scorpions hitting hard right now. Trolls now with the Blaze, I'm saying no thank you at all.
White Mage going down. Those Scorpions are not playing today. And then Fuchsia getting his stuff down there, getting his power bonk and getting the Thor's gauntlet or whatever you call that thing, Thor's hammer.
And for those who don't know what Thor hammers does, it actually casts lightning too.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing to put on your white mage or heck, even your thief if you're gonna wind up keeping them up. But see, we haven't seen Nuke, so that means what would you do in this case, Titan? Would you consider danning the thief?
If it was me, I would, but since I bane, I'll risk baning everything.
And it paid off for Shadow just now. He was able to take both of them down and get a good easy level from them. Good, good. Zalnor looks like he's in the volcano as well.
It's Exile not man, not Exalnor.
Is that a Zelnop, excuse me.
Oh, but Lazarus still trying to risk on 4 Peds.
Well, if he can pull this out, this is going to be a good one right here. Oh well, we got one down with the Bane. Yeah, so they're kind of a little low on offensive power right now, I would say, as far as actual like physically hitting. But magically, I think everybody's doing pretty good so far.
Magic wise, they're good, but uh, offensive spell wise, not so much plenty unless you can land the Bane or the Brack.
Yeah, I think anytime we're going to see that cast right now, they want it to hit.
And don't forget, there's no way to charge the spell charges unless you have a house, or you had to go walk back to Provoca for the end.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, not walk back to Provoca, Crescent Lake. My bad.
Oh yeah, I thought I knew what you meant, so I think we're good. So yeah, looks like Shadow's gonna take. I think Shadow's kind of gonna go the Pete route here and try to get a few extra rounds of those guys in. Red Mage down on Fuchsia's side, all for a cap.
Well, here's the funny thing. Alaska is seeming like going to Elfland.
Yeah, it looks like. Is that where Elastoid's going now?
Yeah, by this rate, he's got hit Elfland. Yeah. By the way, I see the map is progressing. It is.
Yeah, because they have that extra progression thing on too, which is fantastic.
Well, let's see what level 3 and level 4 brings up.
Nuke
Nuke at
level 3.
level 3.
Oh, Elastoid's happy to see that. So now, does that change what you do with your thief, Chitin? What do you do? You see Nuke at level 3. I guess I should ask: is that something that he'll be able to use that, right?
Yeah, it's learnable for the red mage. So if it was me right now, I'd say hunt those peats right now with the level 3 nuke.
Yeah. Ooh, life 2 level 4. That's pretty good.
Also
Okay,
Invis
so
2 as well.
yeah, so I was just wondering if ninjas can nuke, and thank you, ETAP. I appreciate that. So yeah, they'll be able to nuke. So considering that the thief can use the nuke, does that change your strategy?
The only time that I would consider that if I can get the levels for the ninja for level 3 magic. Otherwise, I'll just stick with my guns with the red mages in white.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of curious to see what kind of if we're going to see a strategy divergence once we see a couple of them pick up the nuke. I wonder if we're going to see some Dan thieves or if we're going to see some 3/4 of a pajama party rocking out tonight.
Speaking
Ooh,
of
cheap cabins.
zombie dragon. Oh.
Are they? Is the zombie D messing up Zelnop over there?
Well, it's looking beefy right now on the HP. Yeah, I don't think grinding the Zombie D is gonna be feasible because Zombie D is looking like he's having a lot of HP for this round.
Yeah, they definitely look pretty darn beefy. Pretty darn beefy indeed.
And I believe Exalnov's taking the grind here. This is gonna be pretty interesting what he's doing.
Well, that's not a bad strategy. He's got the light axe, he's got the harm, and he's got the fire. So, given he's got a few charges of that, that's gonna really help with that zombie, the zombie D tile.
Yeah, but that also questions he doesn't know about the level 3 nuke he could possibly acquire.
Well, that is true. I'm somebody eventually there our runners are other the other three featured runners will definitely make their way to Elfland, and I think they'll be happy when they do. Because I think that nuke's gonna make a big difference.
Well, there is level 3 heal 3, so that's gonna be like healing. It's not gonna be an issue for the seed.
No, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be. It looks like everybody's gonna be picking up that was Invis 2 is in the level 4 white magic shop. We got Temper in level 4. So yeah, level 4 life 2, I think that's gonna be very helpful. You just got to make sure that that white mage stays up and healthy to be able to, start casting if people go down.
But here's the thing: since both Invis 2 and Life 2 are in the same slot for level 4, which was more viable to you?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, they're both extremely handy. But I think I would probably, depending on what things, from what I've seen so far, I would definitely keep a couple charges of life too handy.
Well, the thing is, do we know if the white shirt is available somewhere?
Mm. Yeah, they're both good spells, but I guess that's kind of a tough one.
Like, if it was me, I would like turn one of my red mages into a utility mage so we can do like Invis 2 or Life 2 if necessary, if the white mage is dead.
Hmm. Well, I think you definitely. I like the way you think about that, Chitin, because I like to have a backup plan just in case things go awry or something changes. It's good to have a backup plan, and I think that's a pretty good one. Maybe you do set up that red mage for utility. That's a great idea.
Because maybe in the long run, I'll find like say if I find the white shirt, that means like okay, that gives me one less ribbon to find because a white shirt does kind of act like a ribbon for the white mage. So I'm like, if I have a ninja, that means I can still have my 3 ribbons on my 2 red mages and my ninja to keep myself alive from the instant death parts.
Hmm. Exactly right. Exactly right. So everybody, I think everybody's dipping into volcano because you can't go talk to the sages because that is turned off. So that means that they have to kill Lich before they can get the item from the sage, and also they have to kill the vampire before they can go and get Sarda's item. So that's kind of a nice little vanilla throwback right there. Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit different. We haven't really seen anybody kind of wandering around about that. So I wonder if they're figuring that if they figured out that that's what's going on.
Youch, Xalnub just wiped.
What did he wipe against?
Uh, say a couple Urtzes, and there's the adamant on
Yeah.
Fuchsia side.
Wow. The volcanoes had quite a bit. The power bonk, the Thor's hammer, the adamant now. Too bad the Excal won't be usable.
And the ship's been acquired in the volcano.
Wow.
Volcano's looking pretty stacked for this rate.
Yeah, definitely. And Shadow Walker, he's ready. He's ready to tackle this volcano because he has nuke. Yeah, I think he has, in my opinion, I think he has a very small advantage with the fact that he did go to Elfland.
Youch, Nightmare Traptile, where Black Shirt is acquired for Fuchsia. So
Excellent.
we're gonna see some Ice 2s coming out. Wait, is it Ice 2 for the Black Shirt or is it Fire 2? I'm kind of confused on which one's which.
I believe the black shirt is fire too. Oh, ice too. I just pretend that I played this game. It's the mage staff. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We had that confused. Thank you, ETAP. Appreciate that. He's really looking out for us tonight.
Well, speaking of unrunnables, I just found the Akabas are unrunnable and Wizard Ogres have Fire 2. And Grey Ogres have Thunder! Youch! And for those who like say who wants to have Thunder, thank your Grey Ogres for that one.
Wow. That's going to be a rough one at the moment with these lower levels because, wow, that thunder was just destroying. So let's see who else is going to run into it. And it looks like, I'm wondering if Fuchsia's going to go down and try to take out Carrie at this point. Because he's going all the way down there. Oh no, he reset it, looks like.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is he like a very low HP? I was like, oh yeah, he might have lost his levels.
Shadow with his adamant, but still not really useful. Ice armor for a Lastoid, that's not a bad find. And let's see what's in the Agama. Ooh, the Nightmare Tile. That's not too bad. Oh man, even those guys are hitting for quite a bit. And yeah, there's a black shirt, so we know that's in one of the Agama ones. Man, there's all kinds of stuff in the volcano today.
We can safely say that Volcano is mega stacked for the seed.
Yeah, and I forgot to say that statistically speaking, you're always gonna find something good in there, and they sure did. A handful of good stuff too. Yeah, I'm kiting. I'm really seeing some early game shenanigans right now with those guys with the oh, and we have the tail. Wow, and the tail too is in the volcano. That's in the red that one.
Red detail is actually the water tile, so that's gotta be, oh boy. Question is, can they survive against Carry though? And especially with Thunder Green Ogres roaming around that floor.
I'm just kiting. I have to be honest. I'm amazed. It's been a little bit since I've seen this many good items coming out of the volcano. It's been a little while.
And because usually the good items are actually in the armory of the volcano, but not this stacked.
Yeah, this is just kind of crazy. These runners, I'm sure, are very happy that they're really going, going after these chests because they're certainly not regretting it. And Shadow's down to one red mage. I don't think that's intentional.
Yeah, Shadow's in trouble if he goes against Carry, which is like, I am doubting he's gonna live. Because he only
Well,
has 3 nukes in his arsenal.
oh, Oh, that hit for, oh my goodness, look at that. Carry one hit him for 284. Oh man. Carry Carry might present a tiny bit of an issue this early with seeing those couple of hits like that. Wow. Yeah, Elastoid picks up his tail. So what would you do at this point, Chitin? Is this something that you think you would do a little bit of grinding maybe? Would you go back to Crescent Lake a little bit, or what would you do?
At this rate, with your charges this low, especially with green ogres roaming about, especially on the carry floor, I would say I would grind on something that is feasible.
Yeah, you gotta grind on something you can kill. If you can't kill it, it's not worth grinding on. So those EXPs aren't looking too bad right now. And we've got Elastoid facing off to carry. Let's see what's gonna happen here. We've got a couple of nukes loaded up. Ooh, 204 on the red mage. Second nuke. Yeah, Fuchsia made it out. That is great. Now we're gonna see what else Carrie's got here. Check out the thief. Bye-bye, thief. And down goes Carrie. So Elastoid, where's the timer? At about 29 minutes has our first orblet. So that's a good sign. And Elastoid gets out with everything that was in that volcano.
Now the question is, I don't think we're gonna see an ice cave dive unless Elastoid's crazy enough to dive right now, which I doubt it because he needs to get his charges back.
Well, it's not incentivized either, so I really wouldn't, I wouldn't I would not go hit the ice cave right now.
And
But it look
if I was a Elastoid right now, I would say you have the ship. You might as oh wait a minute. You cannot go to Melbourne yet or the Earth Cave because I remember TNT might be required.
yeah. And I'm not sure. I think Fuchsia picked up his ship. Elastoid's got their ship. And I don't believe that Zalnop has picked up their ship yet.
Here's the
And
thing.
no,
Go ahead.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Here's the thing. If you cannot go to Melbourne or the Earth Cave, you might as well have no choice but to dive at Marsh.
Oh, we're barely 30 minutes in, and you had to go and say it, didn't you, Chitin? You had to go and say Marsh Cave. But they might have to. And I think E-Tap's right as well. The progression might be from turning in the adamant.
Youch!
Not really
And
sure.
Elastoid lost half his members because Hydra's have Blaze as well.
Ay, ay, ay. Shenanigans are early this game. And it looks like, okay, so Shadow Walker is facing off against Carrie as well. Thief down, and Carrie's terminated. Fantastic. So 31 minutes and 13 seconds. We've got Shadow with his Fire Orb lit as well.
The shenanigans are super early. I was expecting at least like mid game.
I know, right? Well, the last couple races I've seen, there were either no shenanigans or it was all in Topher. So I
What
don't. This has been crazy.
what if this is a warm up for Topher?
Can't say I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Oh Jesus. Uh we got a ice cave dive.
We do. I'm curious about this. Ah, madman indeed. Madman indeed. I don't know if I would be going into the ice cave. After what we've seen in the volcano, in the river, I mean, this could get nasty quick.
Or it could be the best bet he has left.
This is a real gamble right here, Chitin. This is it's a big gamble here. There could be something. There could be nothing. There could be, you got to remember, you might find the Mazmune. You might find, something like that hanging out.
Poison touch wraiths were in the ice cave so far, but the wizards not hitting so bad.
No, that's nice. And Zelnop picking up his adamant, and let's not forget here, Chitin. When these runners pick up a key item, they get a 5% experience boost for every single item. So that could help out too. Even if you get the free bridge was there, so everything you get a little bit extra experience. So I think that's going to help out too.
Marsh dive with fuchsia.
Oh yeah, we've got quite the divergence right now. Marsh, volcano, and ice. Wow.
Oh, Grey Room trap tile. Not
And we got
bad.
we've got the ruby in the ice cave on the right hand side chest. So that's interesting. So
Oh,
that's an extra 5.
please feed the Titan.
Was that ghouls with blaze? Oh, ew. Oh my goodness. So that's a
Well,
5% more, and down go the ice dragons.
well, you gotta remember this. Marshcape is known to be the ambush king of the seeds.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely can be. Yeah, and we're about 35 minutes in, and we're a little bit shy on key items at the moment. The only good ones we really got was the canal. We still have to get out of the inner sea. These gents and gals still need to get their floater.
By the way, the eyes are paper this seed.
I wonder if the Lastoid sees that and is going to make a grind spot out of that. Oh, not right there. Now Zalnop with his tail. Oh, finally a sun sword. Excellent.
Well, here comes a gamble. Let's see what Marsh is loaded with.
And it looks like Zalnop is going to go up against Carrie now. So let's see how they do. Ooh, Shadow Walker has got his power bonk just now, so that's good. Ooh, Zalnop with the Brackstrats. Wow, look at that cash in the ice cave. Jeez. 16k in one, 10k in the other. Wow.
For those who want the gold grind, it's not gonna happen anymore.
Mm-mm.
But Agamas that you can't run, I'll just take an Agama grind right here for 500.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah. Fire Agrima in the ice cave. They're having a rough day. Oh, and there's the TNT in the marsh cave. So that, wow, okay. So that means that now, once Fuchsia gets out, Fuchsia can go turn in the TNT to Narek and can get out of the inner sea finally. Oh, looks like Zalnop's struggling a little bit. Yeah, the marsh cave was absolutely worth it. That's you're absolutely right, Wandering Keeper. I think that's something that everybody's going to be jumping into. Oh, white mage goes down. We got a single red mage. Oh, ow. Oh, 3 for 3 with a oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, and down Zalnop goes. That is a rip. Dang. Well, that means Zalnop. Looks like Zalnop's a trooper. Gonna head right back in. Oh, Pro Ring on Elastoid side. Pro Ring in the ice cave.
White shirt on the last toy as well, so Invis
Wow.
2 not necessary to buy, so Life 2 is probably your best bet for this seed.
Yeah. So are we starting to see a stacked ice cave too? Already got the ruby, already got the white shirt. I wonder what else is going to be in here.
Oh, but a not safe trap tile guarding the so-called floater chest.
Nope. Nope. Ooh, 247 gold. Well, but on the other hand, Chitin, even if, Elastoid did get the ruby and the white shirt, but still the other bonus too is that, he's getting lots and lots of levels. So not a bad thing. And there's the ship for Zelnap.
Yeah, but I would actually add grinding on those eyes a little bit, to be honest.
I agree 100%, Chitin. I'm a little surprised at that. I think because they were paper, like you said, that would have been a perfect opportunity to get some of those extra needed levels.
And since we know that TNT is in the marsh, that means they could clear out the adamant and the TNT right now to dwarf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try to get a one-stop shop while you're in there. Well, I guess you might have to go back after you get the key.
Unless the adamant is the key.
Yeah, that could be the case. Elastoid nuked in there those I call them Caribbees. I'm not really sure what their actual name is called, but mowed them down no problem. Looks like
Caribbees are usually my debate of my existence.
I always find the Hydras are just awful. Awful, awful.
No, because the last seed I took on my own, I got thundered by them.
Oh wow. That sucks. A little bug just flew right into my hand and I squished it. That was awesome.
What try me now? Karate Kid now?
No, no, no. There's no wax on or wax off. None of that stuff. I'm serious though. He flew right in my hand and I just closed it and squished it. It was neat. Anyway, back to the race here. So far, so good. I think our runners are off to a phenomenal start. They've all got a little bit of extra experience boosting right now. They do get the golden experience, I believe, is 2.4%. But then they also get the 5% per key item. So far, so good. If you asked me, Titan, what do you think so far?
Yeah, it's been a quite good seed, but I believe Elasto is about to dive into the marsh.
I think this seed is really good for these runners because it's really making them think about, where do you go? What's your next play? It's I kind of think of it like that. And it does look like Elastoid is going to go pay wherever he's going, that place where those guys hang out. Dwarf Cave, that's what it is. That looks like he's gonna go head there. Black shirt getting some mileage in.
So Elasto is heading to Dwarf Creek right now. I wouldn't say I would go there right now. I don't want to double dip back twice.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Oh, see, good call. He went up there, checked it, and then reset back to Elfland. So that was a good call. That saved him a lot of time. Ooh, Shadow taking the ice cave dive. He'll get his ruby and his white shirt, hopefully. And
Well,
it looks like
looks like the
what
undead. Oh, did you just see what I just saw?
I don't know who did it, but I saw it. Ooh.
One of the undead
Eek.
has rub. So, Elastoid has to be super lucky on that one.
Yeah, I'm wondering why Elastoid didn't talk to the blacksmith while he was there.
I'm guessing he's banking on
Interesting.
the. I think he might bank on the TNT in March, so he doesn't have to double dip back.
Well, but I mean, I would have checked it while I was there. But maybe he's got a strat that we don't that we're not aware of yet. Opal shield in the dwarf cave. So it is Excalibur. Okay, so the adamant leads to the Excalibur. So Elastoid's not missing anything by not getting that. I mean, it'd be some pocket change, really.
Or it could be a lot of pocket change, actually, depending on how well they sell it for.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, see, Shadow just picked up his ruby. He's rocking and rolling. Shadow Walker doesn't seem like he's having too much trouble down in the ice cave, but I am curious to see if he's going to do that eye grind. So let's see if Shadow does this a little bit of an eye grind. Let's see if he notices that the ice paper as well. Oh, looks like he's got the second match here, but I think he's walking out, so we'll see. And we got Elastoid in the marsh cave checking it out. We got Zalnop in the marsh cave. I think everybody's pretty much just kind of going in a line here. And it looks like Shadow Walker stopped and menued in the door. So, and there's the extra door. I love that glitch.
Yep, I predicted he's gonna do the grind. He's gonna dan his thief right now.
Yeah, that's why he's running. Yeah, that's why he's doing his thing. Now, can't say that's a bad idea. I would be. I good on him for taking the grind. I think that's going to really pay off for him.
I can possibly see him grind up to maybe level 19 at best.
Yeah, well, he's looks like everybody's 14, 15 right now. So yeah, he could get 4 levels probably pretty dang quick. So it looks like they have approximately 184 health. The eyes do. It could be a little bit lower than that. I'm trying to keep an eye on how much they're hitting him for. Ooh,
Well,
I whacked I
vanilla,
whacked the white mage.
vanilla TNT as well. TNT gave you the canal.
Wow. So
Oh,
that's another 5% extra experience.
but that means Fuchsia has access to Melman and the Earth Cave, which means Lich is open for him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I gotta say though, Chitin, I really think Shadow's doing the right play. I really think this is gonna get him the extra levels that he's gonna need right now. I think that is a good strategy.
Yeah, especially when, like, what, since Sea Shrine is about to come up next after he gets his Earth Cave dive done and everything else. Yeah, he's gonna need it.
Oh yeah, I think he knows that, and I think he's ready. So I think this is a good move on his part. Zelnop got his TNT.
You know what? I'm kind of curious where Fuchsia is going. I think he's about to go for the Ordeals dive.
That's a possibility. Well, looks like he's moseying on around there.
It's either that or he's gonna dive into the waterfall.
Oh, well,
Yep,
no.
it's ordeals.
Looks like it is. Now that's an interesting play. I believe ordeals is itemized, or excuse me, incentivized, isn't it?
Let me double check on the stage 4.
Because I had the seed, but I can't. I don't know where it went, so I can't look at it real quick. Okay, so no, ordeals is not incentivized. Okay,
Oh, it's not. So, oh boy, it's a gamble then.
it is. It's absolutely a gamble. And I don't believe Fuchsia has warp. So the randomized floor, not floor shuffle. Excuse me. The randomized the thing in the thing in ordeals that he's doing, that's randomized, and without having warp, that's kind of a pain because you just got to keep running it until you get the right selection.
You mean the pillar shuffle for the ordeal?
Yes, thank you. It's okay. I don't feel dumb at all that I couldn't figure out that name or even remember it.
Well, you gotta remember this: there is a potential soft lock involved.
I thought they fixed that. I thought they fixed that. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But Shadow's still doing the grind. He's getting the levels he needs. Although that one hit on the eye, 225. Wow. Wow.
Well,
So he's up to 20.
model said it's already fixed, so never mind. This is how far behind I am since I came back. Give me a break, guys.
I just wanted to make sure because I thought, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure they did that. And it's good to have old Mono here with us. So, yeah, Fuchsia's still cruising through the pillars. Shadow's still grinding. It looks like the Lastoid's finally done in the Marsh Cave.
And let's see what's the nightmare title for the ordeals.
Ooh,
Oh God, seafood party pack.
gross. Get that seafood platter. Get them out of there. Oh well, that nuke is just we're gonna have well done seafood tonight. Ooh, opal. That's not bad. More money. More money. Wow, heel helmet and an awful lot of money on that floor. Not bad. And cash in the chest. So
But Blue D was guarding the exit for ordeals, but that doesn't matter because it's runnable.
oh yeah. So it looks like that did not pay off for Fuchsia. The only thing I saw that was really worth it was the helmet, the heel helmet, and even that I probably would have saved before I did that. And then if it turned out to be junk, then I would have, gotten out of there.
Unless he's planning to go to waterfall right now because it looks like he's on that direction.
Yeah, it does look like it. Yeah, white shirt for Shadow Walker and the pro ring. White shirt and a pro ring next to each other. That's not bad.
Yep, we might see. No, wait, we're gonna go to the Oasis. Uh, I'd say that's kind of a waste of time for him, to be honest.
I am not sure what they're gonna. Oh no. Oh, Shadow wiped. Dang it. Oh no. So that means he lost his grind. And that means he lost the white shirt, the black shirt. Wait a minute, wasn't the black shirt in the volcano?
Yeah, Buckshirt's in Volcano, so he's fine.
So well, it's still the white shirt
And
and
the
the
levels.
already he just stepped in there. Two guys got killed already. He's gonna keep on trucking right on.
I think he's got two-man stride at this rate.
I don't know. That makes me a pinch nervous.
Oh.
Ooh.
Arachnids have Squint and Cremate.
Oh, and cremate. Well, he's doing single man strats now. Oh, get away. Oh, well, that's a wipe in the Earth Cave. Wow. And Fuchsia Fantasy is in the waterfall. You were right about that play. And then we get to see what the old robot has.
And the trap tile is a weak one. It's just zombies.
I think the robot, when you talk to him, he should say Nanu Nanu. That's what I think.
Are we going for the Morgan Mindy reference now?
You darn right. I'm gonna throw out all the references I can. I don't even care. And the robot
Well,
has the crown, by the way.
it's just not bad. That means you could visit Assos and eliminate him right now since you're a high enough level.
Yeah, if he walks all the way from the waterfall and then cruises down there, then he can start that quest because that's vanilla. He's gonna have to give the crown to the wonderful old gentleman who lives in the Northwest Castle to get the crystal, to go see you know who to get the dank herb that she's hiding in that cave, and then you take the dank herb and give it to the Mr. Prince who will give you the key. So I think we're going to see that now.
And that opens a ton of chests. And you know everyone loves opening chests like candy.
Yeah, and the locked excuse me, in the Coneria Castle, in the Coneria Treasury, where the TNT is, there's an incentivized item in there. So that should be pretty interesting to see what they're going to get. And Shadow with another wipe.
And I'm gonna bank on this. I'm gonna bank that the Corneria Treasury has the Vorpal, at least.
Let's hope so. We have seen no Vorpal flashing at all tonight. And Chitin, some people would think that we're not going to see any Vorpal flashing because I'm not tracking. But I have a little surprise for everybody if we find a Vorpal. Ooh, first ribbon.
Let's just hope that surprise is worth it. Did you just say first ribbon?
I did. Yes. That's a good thing that we need there. Ribbon's a good start.
Exalop has a ribbon. Okay, so that's not terrible for him.
No, it's not a bad pickup at all. You're gonna need that to prevent shenanigans in Topher.
Second ribbon for
What
Xalnop.
did Fuchsia
Wow.
wipe too? Is there another ribbon in there? Wow. So we've got
Earth
two.
is loaded.
Jeez. Volcano was loaded. Ice Cave was a little bit tiny loaded. But wow, two ribbons in the Earth Cave. Wow. Elastoid, it looks like he's gassing it down to find the to go beat up on the vampire here.
Oh, that's gross. You can't run away from a mummy. The mummy pack? Come on.
Well, this fire two right there. Down they go. No problem at all. I still can't believe two ribbons in the Earth Cave. Wow. We've had some stacked dungeons tonight. And what's going on with Shadow Walker? Is he just thinking about what he wants to do?
I think so, because that's the only way I can think of. Otherwise, unless the stream is like frozen.
I don't know. But I know we've got some weird things going on with this. It's okay. So Fuchsia's gonna walk out. Shadow's gonna go back into the ice cave. And everybody say hello, vampire.
Adios, vampire.
Or Auf Wiedersehen or Sayonara.
Wow,
Oh, Rod, there it
wow,
is.
wow.
Uh,
Yes,
is
wow. You don't need to go
Rod
to
and
Sarda.
vanilla.
You just don't need no. Rod is usually with Sarda, but
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
for this scene, I don't think Sarda's gonna be necessary anymore.
No, not with that Rod being right there. Because that means they can go boom right down to Lich and just get him knocked out. Yeah, and it was pretty funny. Titan in chat, Etap was saying, "Still no Rod. This might be an aggravating walk out of the Earth Cave." And boom! Right after that, he finds the Rod. So that was perfect timing.
Oh, Monota's I say there might be something trolly. Sarda could actually give the floater.
Yeah, he could. He sure could.
It's either that or wait a minute. Since it's mostly vanilla, except for that robot, there could be a chime for Sarda as well.
Uh, no, Mono. Crown was what the robot gave. So I'm thinking either floater
Or the
or
chime.
now Well, we haven't seen the slab. No slab. No chime. No loot. Um, no cube. So you know.
Cube was in Provoca, remember?
Oh, that's right. It was in the shop. That's right. Did any of our runners go back and buy that? Do you know about Titan?
Fuchsia. Fuchsia was the only one who bought it so far.
Okay. I hope the other guys know about it. So okay, so cube has been found. Still no loot. Still no slab. Still no chime. And we got our first look at Lich here from Elastoid. Let's see. And down goes Lich. No trouble at all. So Elastoid at about 10 seconds shy of an hour has his second orblet now. But he did. Elastoid missed every ribbon, unfortunately.
Yeah, schools with Blaze.
Oh, that's gross. Ugh.
So basically, Blaze is the Medusa script for this seed.
Mm-hmm. And we've got Shadow Walker down back at the eye again.
Oh, he's grinding. He's two-man grinding this now.
Oh, he is. Absolutely, he is. Well, he did find that, I believe it was the Sun Sword, is what he found.
Yes. And, oh, last one didn't go for the 4 treasure chests in the Titan's Tunnel after feeding him.
No, he skipped him. I wonder. Okay, so if Elastoid's thought process is along our thought process, he knows that there's a chance of the floater being here. And I think at this case, we're an hour in and we still have no floater. Nobody's airborne.
Well, Flora could see. Wait, Flora could be at the Sages as well because remember, Lich is dead.
Oh, okay. So Sarda with the loot.
That means the Sages either have the chime or the float. But it's mostly gonna be Flora because there's no way you can access to Lefane without the floater.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that.
We have not been to Northwest Castle yet, Cat Doctor.
No, but I do believe that's normal vanilla. So you'll give the crown to Astos. Astos, after you discover who he really is, then you will get the crystal. Then we take the crystal to Matoya, take the dank herb to the prince. Prince gives you the key. So we know that's for certain. So that's going to be the little bit of a fetch quest. And it looks like, is that what Fuchsia's doing right now? And there's the dank
Yeah.
herb. Exactly right.
And you know what that means? Open key incoming.
Yeah, that means everybody we need to go. We need to go see Matoya because she does have the dank herb. Where's
Actually,
Zara anyway?
actually, Mono, you could be wrong because Ruby might have been required to grab a certain item.
Yep. And then giving the herb to the prince. Smell that. It's like I think of it like smelling salts. Like when people pass out, you give them smelling salts. But in this case, they wanted to have them smell that dank herb, and it was probably so danky that it woke them up. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, let's see. Elfland Armory cabin, silver shield, money, and 3 gold.
That is the saddest chest I've seen so far in gold.
Yeah, yeah. I missed the one G chest, 1 gold. Just not only insult you, just salt in the wound. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a long journey to that 1 gold piece chest.
By the way, Fusion's on his way to the Cornerio Armory.
Oh yeah, he's got his key now. He's ready. He is ready to go. So this is incentivized. So let's see what is in here. Iron. Oh, 15, 16 grand. Heal staff, heal potion, and the floater. Finally, boy, I bet you Fuchsia is stoked to see that.
Yeah, and Mono's right. Ruby was not necessary after all.
Yep. So good call for whichever runner you said that just blazed right by the Titan's Trove.
That was the last droid.
Okay, now we've got Zalnop in the ice cave. Shadow looks like he's still grinding.
And for those who want to go airborne, well, we're about to go airborne in a few minutes on Fuchsia's side.
And I'm pretty sure Fuchsia's beelining uh, to get to the Ryukon Desert to get that airship up because once he gets, once you're airborne, that really opens up everything, really.
But Xalno's going to have a few disappointments because he's in the ice cave right now.
Oh yes, he sure is. Well, he's gonna get his ruby, which we don't need. Hopefully, he can pick up that white shirt as well because that's gonna help out for the Invis too.
And
And I
plus
know
that.
we've.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I don't think we've seen warp. I know we saw exit, but I don't think we've seen warp anywhere. That must be in 7 or 8.
Yeah, because we haven't seen a warp spell at all. So I'm guessing he. Let's see what would happen if it's in the good old Gaia shop, or even worse, the Fane.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, speaking of Gaia, since they have the bottle, so they can release the fairy right now. Let's see what the fairy gives them. It's gonna be vanilla, I bet you. It has to be vanilla.
Well, there's not that much. There's not that many items left. There's really not.
Pure and
Uh,
pure level 7.
yeah, the only thing I don't think we've seen is the slab. I'm pretty sure we've seen everything else. We've seen the loot, the TNT, and all the rest of that stuff.
And Fusion's buying more houses, which is a good call.
Well, you didn't need them. You got to get those hit points and spell charges back. And we do have the vanilla oxy ale from the ferry.
And here's the funny thing, though. Fuchsia has not grabbed a single orb yet.
No, not yet. But I think Fuchsia's strategy is get all the menial stuff done. So then that way it's just grind, 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 and speak to the Devil Titan. It does look like Fuchsia is now entering the Earth Cave.
Let's hope he realizes there is two ribbons in this cave he might need.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's hope Exalnov knows that the eye grind is paperweight.
He's still down there. Zelnop is still fighting away with the Brackstrats right there. So, yeah, and it looks like Shadow's done. Shadow's gonna try to head out. I'm pretty sure Shadow that time got quite a few extra levels to help moving out.
Oh, speaking of red pajamas, here comes red pajama party, everyone.
Yep, Fuchsia's gonna be the first to, the first to class change. Looks like we have a gentleman in the chat named Mr. Will Cleo. Says, pleasure to see you, Will. Hope work went well for you today. Hope you can take a break and have yourself a nice cold drink now. Yep, Fuchsia class changed. Looks like the Zalnop is doing the grind. Oh, and it looks like Titan, we actually have a request in the chat from Mono. He would like us to scream Game Changer. So as soon as I see it,
Depends on your definition of game changer, because I'm Team Masa, so it depends.
I'm a big fan of the Mazmune. I absolutely do love it, but we're gonna go team Vorpal. I gotta shout out to my team Vorpal all the way.
Well, to your matters, I had Vorpal at the worst possible sense in the alpha version. You know how bad was my Vorpal?
Don't you just love it?
How about a Vorpal that's only equipable to a white wizard only?
Now that's awful.
Yeah, I had that seed for it.
Ugh, that's awful. And looks like Elastoid has given the dank herb to the prince and has his Elastoid's got his key. So I bet you he's gonna go pick up a couple of easy chests, especially in Corneria and right here in Elfland. He's
Well,
not gonna get anything out of Elfland.
don't forget we have Fuchsia at the Zardia Islands.
Yeah, I think Fuchsia wants to start. He's checked in these last few locations. I gotta say, let's kind of talk about Fuchsia's strategy for a minute, Titan. I think he's doing a good thing here by just kind of getting all the menial stuff done, and then he's gonna just start grinding them out.
But here's the question: will he know about the two ribbons that are stuck in Earth Cave?
Well, you want to hope they pick him up.
And he just realized there's Squint from the Araga. He said, "Nope, skipping that for now."
I can't say I blame him. So since we're a little over an hour in, Chitin, you want to go ahead and give us a recap, or would you like me to do that?
I think you're better off with you doing the recap. I am horrible recapping stuff.
Well, I've been trying to write everything down. So, Mr. Falco, it looks like we had the king had the bottle, Sarah had nothing. The Vicky had the canoe. The cube was in the Provoca item shop. The volcano was very rich with the power bonk, the Thor's hammer, the adamant, the black shirt, and the tail. The ruby and the white shirt we our runners found in the ice cave. Marsh cave had the TNT. Robot had the crown. We know that there are two ribbons sitting in the earth cave. Vampire in the vampire chest was the rod. Sarda had the loot. The floater was in the vanilla TNT location. The ferry had the oxyale. And the ship was also in the volcano. So we're looking pretty good right now. Still no chime, still no slab.
I just realized something. I think the sages might have the masa.
Oh, if we can see it, that would be wonderful. We just got to get one of our runners to head over there. Looks like the Lastoid. Looks like he's heading back to Crescent Light to figure out what the sages do have. And
Hydras
the
with
confused
ice
old man is
too.
turned on. No Mazmune incentivized. So it looks like the Lastoid's going to pick up his airship as well. Yep, the Lastoid, he's the only runner on stream that has 2 orbs lit. Zalnop and Shadow Walker both have 1, and Fuchsia does not have any, but I got a feeling that Fuchsia's going to be changing here pretty soon.
Well, speaking of our mighty leader, Zar has showed up.
Yes, Czar, welcome, Czar. You missed the dank herb, my friend. And Sage, Sages with the slab.
So the sages are mandatory for the translation.
Yep.
So that means Chime is vanilla.
And because I do have to say that Czar is here, I'm going to say go Team Vorpal. Because we have, I believe, just about, we have quite a bit of Team Vorpal in the chat today. So we're going to go Team Vorpal. Vorpal.
Oh,
Yep.
and I think Fuchsia's about to get his second ribbon already.
Yeah, he grabbed the first one.
By the way, I love Fuchsia sprites with the Final Fantasy 3 sprites that's involved there, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, those are some pretty good ones.
But I believe he has the legendary Valkyries of Light made by Terralin, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. Yeah, Roadhouse. I watched that Family Guy episode the other day where he was talking about Roadhouse. That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So that was hilarious.
Oh,
And we
and
got
we have the
a
Red Pajama Party. Yes, sir. Oh man, I miss seeing the pajama party. It's kind of cool.
Hey, be glad this is not Four Thieves.
I'm not glad. I bet the runners are glad. I don't know if I'd want to sit here for 10 to 15 hours calling a thief match. I would. That's just a long time.
Oh, don't remind me. I was pretty much broke. I was trying to broke a bad Hardy at that point.
Yeah, no kidding. And I'm looking in chat here, Chitin, and it does look like Sforzando's asking, but can garbage really crit? I think he has his swords messed up here. I really do think he's a bit confused at the moment. Because Team Vorpal.
Actually, I know Fernando's always Team Massa, so I kind of siding with him, unfortunately.
Oh, that's perfect, man. You get on Sforzando's side. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You guys will eventually see the light of the gloriousness that is the Vorpal. Until then, I still love you guys.
Don't worry, Vorpal has saved a butt in the treasure hunt most of the time.
And see, and then you tell me things like that, and you that just pleases me. I'm glad that you see. I think commentators are supposed to be impartial, but hey, I was impartial on the Team Tyro thing. I was on the fence about that. That's about it, though. Zalnop picks up their loot.
And as for the sword choices, It really depends on the seed.
Yeah, that I have to agree with. I do agree with you on that one.
Plus, it's for our fun in the community, so give us a break as commentators for that one.
Oh, it's great. There's so many fun things. Team Vorpal, Team Masa, Team Tyro. It's just all these neat things, you know. Actually, I think I want to make my own team. And or in addition to Team Vorpal, I want to be Team Crack and Honda. Because I love to see 21 hits for 2010 damage on a party. I'm impartial to that. Does that count?
Yeah, I love Kraken Honda because, come on, Kraken's dapper.
Yeah, Kraken just needs a little like a really cute top hat and some fists.
Nah, he doesn't need fists, he just needs slaps.
Slapping all day. Psh, 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 psh. What'd you say? Don't say that. Well, psh, smack on the face.
Really, Zor? Team Ooze? Are you nuts?
I'm sorry. Dragonfire is the founder of Team Burn Melmon to the ground. I think that'd be more about Team Smash it to the ground with the airship.
Me, I'd rather be Team Blue Steak at this rate.
Oh man, we're just gonna make up all kinds of new teams tonight.
If you're wondering what the Blue Steak is, I'm referring to the T-Rexes.
Now we got dibs for Team Naked. There we go. Oh, and look, the confused old man. If you look real close, Chitin, I'm on the far right-hand side. That's me. I'm extremely confused. Far right, dude hanging out there by himself. He's just looking in the bush with the dank herb.
And for those who wonder why there is Team Confused Men in the one of the flags, it's because it's all dedicated to Edgeworth.
It is. Yep. Yep. Congratulations, Edgeworth. You've been commemorated in the Final Fantasy Randomizer. Oh, you're good, Dragonfire. You're coming back. Oh, you're coming back. That's good. Fire does cleanse all. And did you also know? Tell me if anybody gets this, but did you know that all fire is truth fire?
Actually, I thought it was the opposite of it.
Well, if you've played Lagoon, then I would say all fire is truth fire.
Oh no, not that game. Anything but that game. You know how
I
many
mean,
nightmares I had
what
to
do you
go through?
that thing? What are you talking about, Titan? That game is fantastic.
Please, man, I would play Sega 3 over that.
Well, you know what? Lagoon has some of the best slap bass in a video game I've ever heard. And actually, if you look at the back, because Super Nintendo games used to have really, really good descriptions on the back. You should look up the one for Seven Saga. I'm sure you've seen it, Titan. That one's hilarious. But on the back of the Lagoon box, it literally starts out by saying, Lakeland has a drinking problem. And there's something about dirty brown water. I don't know. But it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I remember that one exactly because I'm gonna be quite frank because I actually used to own Lagoon before I sold it.
I bought it for $2. Came home and played it for like 8 hours and didn't even get halfway to the end. I just
Ugh,
I
I bought it full price, man, when it was released.
Oh, now the Seventh Saga, now that's a phenomenal game as well. Suppose we better get back on task here. It looks like we've got
Yeah,
Fuchsia is
Fuchsia with
taking down the
Lich.
Lich.
Oh, Lich has sleep
Lich
though,
stun and sleep?
which is not terrible.
Yeah, Seiten
Oh,
Densetsu 3, that's a good game.
oh,
Mm,
by the way, hello Sea Shrine on the Lastoid.
Yeah, he's ready to get in there. Yeah, we got Shadow and Marsh. Fuchsia just took down Lich, no problem.
I think Fuchsia's just beelining it to finish this seed right now.
Yeah, and we would just real quick. I want to take a moment and thank Randomania. I also want to thank the Cat Doctor for tracking, doing a phenomenal job. Minochi being the phenomenal restreamer as usual. And I'd like to thank my co-commentator, Chitin619 this evening. And it looks like the new league is going to be starting October 1st, ladies and gentlemen. That is coming up very quick. We have individual and team play with 4-player teams like your favorite, the meme team, led by Split Punched and Rainbow Poogle. So please, everybody, keep a lookout for that in the future. I am excited about the new tournament starting. I'm hoping I can work out my work schedule so I can actually play in it. That would be fantastic as well.
Well, as for me, I won't be joining the league, but I'll be watching it and possibly commentating it as well during the October month before I had to go out of the country.
Oh, no, we got a couple more people joining us. And Dodo, thank you. Moist Mogwai, pleasure to see you as well. Will, glad you're here. Glad everybody's here. Everybody that's in chat, glad you're all here. So we can all experience this fantastic game that is the Final Fantasy Randomizer together.
Well, Xalop just got his disappointment in the ordeals.
Yeah, sure did. At the same time, Fuchsia got the slab. So we're looking pretty good so far. Got to have that airship. Elastoid and Fuchsia are in the air. Zalnop is a little behind with still needs to get their floater, and we're waiting on Shadow Walker to get his floater. However, he did just pick up the TNT, so that's a good sign for Shadow. He can go turn that into Narek.
Oh, by the way, Fuchsia did not get his second ribbon at all.
I didn't see him pick it up. He got the first one. I saw that.
I'm just shocked that he gonna rely on Wall because Wall's at a high level for this seed.
It's 7. It has to be 7 or 8. Oh, and we have our first look at Kraken.
Let's see what
Let's
Kraken
see if
Honda's gonna do.
is it going to be Kraken or are we going to have a Kraken Honda today? I'm always kind of curious to see which one. Oh, Zelnop picked up his slab, has their slab translated. I think the only thing that
Kraken 1 is not hitting anything at all. He just hit the ninja for 8 damage only.
oh, that's good to see. That's good to see on Kraken 1. A baby Kraken,
So
Kraken
so
Junior.
bas- so basically we just have a ball raw Kraken that kind of hit for beans.
Oh, Ink, that's always good to see. That doesn't hurt him too bad. Temper. It looks like the last toy's gonna put some effort into the ninja a little bit there. Fuchsia still running the Earth Cave. Looks like Shadow's still running the Marsh.
Well,
And was that Brackstrats? Was that a Brack that took down Bracken on the Kraken?
that's what I thought. It said broken to pieces. Did it just happen?
Yeah. Kraken's been Bracken.
Okay,
That's not even a
Elastoid,
Kraken.
Elastoid, if you're hearing this right now, please bang the freaking team out.
Oh, he better not be hearing this right now. That's not fair. Yeah, that was Brackstrats, all right. Love to see it.
Oh, we're gonna see some Lupa Lupa right now. He's heading to Lefane.
Sure is.
Meanwhile, Mighty Fuchsia is about to take down Carrie. Floater was in Corneria Treasury, Wilkiosis.
Yeah, that was in the TNT chest. Oh, and see, and now we've got Fuchsia just took down Carrie. So
Fu-
now
Fuchsia's just beelining everything at this rate.
I really like that strategy that he did. You know, he kind of got all the baloney done right away, and now it's just gun it. You know, ditch your nukes, ditch your tier threes, I don't. I have not seen the tier four. We may have seen it. I want to
I
make sure
think
everybody's.
I think Cure 4 might be at level 8. It has to be, because level 7 was Fear and Cure 1.
Hmm. So other than picking up the last, I mean, he just needs a couple of items, and other than that, he just needs a few levels, and then he just needs the last two fiends, and there's really not a whole lot for Fuchsia to do left.
But don't forget, Topher might be the. Did he just bot hold?
I think he might have been trying to buy the fast. But yeah, Fuchsia's picking up the light. This has been a little bit of a rough seed so far for these players, but they're the strategy that they're coming up with. They're all kind of following the same kind of rotation in a bit. We had a bit of a divergence, but yeah, Elastoid made it to the Fane, and first thing is blocked, so they'll be able to get right by him. And
Oh,
there's our
welcome
shot.
to the Toga party.
Yeah, we got the red pajama party visit in the toga party, so it's parties all over. And we're getting our first level 8 cure 1 in level 8.
By the
The
way, by the way, Weekly also said Fuchsia did buy hold just for carry 2.
you know, I that's a strategy I wasn't even thinking of. I wasn't even thinking about that. Good strategy. Good strategy.
Question is, would we be able to land on carry 2? Because that's the biggest question, because we know that Temple of Fiends Revisited is not easy on the Fiends.
No, you're right about that.
Oh,
And it
speaking
looks
of,
like
we got Barot's Tower time.
yeah, we sure do. First glimpse in Mirage. I wonder, is the last toy gonna hit the greater than less than? What's the last toy gonna do? I'm kind of curious to see what he's gonna do here. Fuchsia going to get his chime.
You know what? Lastoy did not check the first floor at all.
No,
And
he
he's not.
just gassed it.
He's gassing everything.
Zelnot picked up their crown. They get to start their fetch quest now.
Oh, by the way, the trap tile for the Guardian of the Cube lock is just a 2 Gersharks.
Oh, that's not bad. Gray sharks are nothing. So we've got one evil man and two horses, so that's not too bad either. Don't put them down. Fuchsia's putting down the zombies. It looks like Elastoid's about level 19. Yep, Shadow's still cruising through the volcano. Elastoid in the Sky Castle. Oh, it looks like we've got Fuchsia taking out the Tyro. And down goes the Tyro.
Well, I know Fuchsia's team stakes, so I know he will take down Tyro any day.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to try to take a peek at some of the off-stream runners. I think there's quite a few of them that are just boating around with Zalnop right now.
Well, Shaw Walker just got his ship.
Well, that's 5% more experience for him. Now he just needs to.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Elasto is taking the gamble on this floor of Mirage before he heads to the Sky Fortress.
Oh, he sure
And here,
is.
and Wiz Vamps incoming.
Yeah, good experience and good gold. Zal not picking up his crystal.
Well, Wiz Vamps are not too bad. They only have a stun touch right now.
Oh, hitting level 20. And what did Fuchsia do? Is his white mage down?
I have no idea. I was paying attention to his Elastoid's stream.
And maybe I saw that wrong. The screen was a little fuzzy there for a second. That might have been a red mage.
Yeah, it's a red mage down. No, it's the white
Yeah,
mage.
yeah. You see what I mean? I'm a bit concerned about that. We've got a downed white mage.
I
Interesting to
wonder.
see how that strat's gonna
I
work out.
wonder he's trying to 3-man strat his ninja now.
Yep, Zelnop getting their dank herb. And speaking of dank herb, Zardia's asking for a bit of a recap here. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. The king had the bottle, Bitti had the canoe, the cube was in the Provoca item shop, the volcano had the ship, the power bonk, Thor's hammer, the adamant, the black shirt, and the tail. Ice Cave had the ruby and the white shirt. TNT was in the Marsh Cave. Robot had the crown. The Earth Cave has two ribbons in it. Vampire Chest had the rod. Sarda had the loot. The floater was in the TNT Coneria lock chest. The fairy had the oxyale as usual. Sages had the slab. And that's pretty much it.
By the way, if you're wondering where Warmick is, he's patrolling around in the legendary before the Bridge of Destiny floor.
Well, he sure is. He's waiting in the wings to. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Vorpal sighting on Fuchsia's side.
And we do have Tiamat in
And everybody
Elastoids.
watch the Vorpal on Fuchsia, please. If you're Team Vorpal, you'll want to see this. Okay, there. I had to show my love for Team Vorpal.
Whoa! Elastoid broke Tiamat.
Wow, he sure did. I love it when that happens.
And he's going back in for to get the treasure chest on the first floor. Let's see what he missed. Falchion, not bad. Gold, 3 gold. Ugh.
Yeah, nothing much exciting in there. Ooh, okay. It looks like the thief on Fuchsia's side is way stoned. I hope they brought some milk and cookies to take care of that.
Well, speaking of beelining, I believe Mr. Elastoid is about to head to Topher
Yeah,
in
we're a
an hour,
little.
under 2 hours.
Oh wait. Oh,
Uh,
he landed but left. What's he doing here? Let's see.
oh, he hasn't checked the armory
Oh
here.
yeah. You're right. He's got to go check that out. And yeah, we're an hour. It was about an hour and 36 minutes, and he's got 4 orbs lit. Yes,
I
Allie.
just
We found 2 ribbons in the Earth Cave. I believe that's all we've seen so far.
Massa founding in the armory of the
Excellent.
dwarves. So I'm guessing if he has no katana, he has a mass move for the thief.
Yeah, that's great. That's a really good find.
Ah, so Cat Dogger's Team Massa after all, so I'm happy with that.
Okay, so we got some news here, Chitin, and it does look like the Elastoid is the first player in the entire match to have all four orbs lit. So right now we do have a leader, and that is Elastoid. So at about an hour and 37 and a quarter minutes, we do have Elastoid heading down to Topher. Did we get to see our first look here?
And we all know that Topher's always been the last left to fight back.
I'm kind of excited. We get to take our first look here. I'm wondering if we're going to see some shenanigans. Are we going to see, is Kraken 2 going to be, uh, 21 hits for 2010 damage again? Are we going to see that? Is it Chaos going to be, are we going to have a paper fiend? I mean, I'm real curious to see what we're going to see here.
Well, they did have Opal Bracelet earlier than usual, so it might not be an issue.
Yeah, they did. They found, I think, didn't they find an opal bracelet early on in the game? I think they did.
Master Matoya.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about Elastoid's levels here, Chitin?
A
Would
bit,
you feel comfortable?
a bit low, but it can be doable.
We could have paper fiends all the way. I mean, we don't know, and they
Well,
don't know either. But we're about to find out.
well, this is a disappointment. Gasties cannot be run.
Oh no! But look at that experience, though. Yeah, 21, 22. That's not. I've seen people get in there lower. So nothing too scary. Oh, group of 9 bad men. Let's see what they do. Oh, 2 hits for 6, 2 hits for 14, 2 hits for 77 on a crit, 2 for 10. Oh, they're not doing much at all. Yep, Zelnop has their airship. They're flying around now. That's good. And they've got 6 items, so that's 6 or excuse me, 6 what am I saying here? That's 30% extra experience off the bat. So that's pretty good.
By the way, the guardian for the loot door is actually a Sphinx, so that's not troublesome at all.
No, not really.
Okay, now I'm questioning Zelnop right now. He literally ran away from the Peds.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's always a fight I try to take if I'm got enough. Uh, I forgot what I was going to say. But actually, Future Sight, there was actually 4 forced party members tonight. So it was 2 forced red mages, 1 forced thief, and 1 forced white mage. So there's no fighter at all.
And Elastoid's on the Lich floor right now. And good Medusas are not runnable, but which is good experience either way.
Yeah, yeah.
Personally, I would just use my shirts against the Medusas.
Yeah, Shirts and Thorhammer. I'm kind of with you because they doesn't seem like they rolled real high stats or anything. And stats, enemy and boss stats are between 50% and 200%.
Level 23 for Elastoid. Let's see how well he'll do on the gauntlet to get to Lich.
So an off-stream update, Mr. Will Cleosis gave us one. It looks like Tyrannix is 1 floor ahead of Elastoid. It looks like Tyrannix had passed Elastoid when he went to the Dwarf Cave check. So we might see. I don't know. It's gonna be a close race to see who gets first.
Ooh, but let's see who's gonna get first place. Is it gonna be the off streamer or the online streamer?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Elastoid hitting Lich right now. Kind of fast. Love Lich. No, thank you. Ooh, 7 hits for 401, and down goes Lich. Good. And Zalnor, or excuse me, Zalnop, fighting against Carrie. I'm not sure what Shadow's doing. He's going to go check out Provoka. No? And Kraken. Oh, it looks like Carrie went down for Zalnop. No problem. Fuchsia going against Kraken. Not seeing too much going on right there. And we get our first look at Carrie 2. We got a fast 3 for 3. Oof. 204 damage. That's getting a little bit better. White shirt cast. There we go.
Looks like Kiri has high absorb.
Yeah, it does. And now we have Bismarck in Topher, and Tyrannex is on to Tiamat too. So Tyranex, it looks like it's a boss ahead, a boss or two ahead of Elastoid at the moment.
Well, it depends like how bad is Tiamat 2 and Chaos is gonna be.
Yeah, we still got Kraken 2, Tiamat 2, and Chaos. So, and I believe Zalnop just found their Mazmune. I believe
And
so.
Lastoid is on the water floor.
Oh, this is close. This is close. And the gross seafood platter ran right away.
Now the question is, who's gonna win, DWR community or the Final Fantasy 1 community?
Oh, well, I was hoping for the randomizer, our randomizer, the FF guys to win, but and Kraken 2, our first look. 5 for 272, good hit. 3 for 96. Ooh, 4 for 222 from Kraken. Some white shirt action going on.
Well, Kraken 2 Honda is not
Ooh, crack.
happy.
Oh, 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 oh. Kraken 2. Kraken with the crack. Oh, and that took down 3. And down goes Kraken 2. Wow. Okay. So we're down to. Oh, thank goodness for that life 2. The best cure spell in the game. He's gonna revive everybody. Wow, that Kraken could be nasty.
Oh, Wilkiosus gave us an update on Tyrannex. He's on Chaos with 1 ribbon.
Oof. Yeah, Elastoid on Tiamat. I love seeing Kraken Honda. That's just the coolest thing. Kraken is related to E Honda somehow, somewhere, some timeline. I don't know how, but they are related.
Of course. Did he do the old strat against Bulwark when you were using Honda, the old underhand slap to
Of
death?
course. Of course. Dude, getting him in the corner and up and down, that fist just punching him left and right. It's fantastic. Tiamat kind of nasty. Ooh, white mage with 4 HP. Ooh, Tiamat needs to go down.
This is starting to get a little bit dicey.
Oh, down goes Kraken. Excuse me, down goes Tiamat. Okay, so now, and it looks like Tyrannex, looks like he's going to be our first finisher. GG Tyrannex.
With an SLR time of 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 37 seconds. GG.
That is correct. GG Tyrannex, way to go. Now we've got Elastoid right behind it, right behind him, excuse me. Shadow Walker picking up the canal, a little bit of extra experience there. Yeah, this is crazy. Let's see what Chaos has. We've seen some good stuff so far. Fuchsia's down in Topher as well, taking out those green Medusas. Okay, so we did our first on-screen look at Chaos. Let's take a look here.
And we are joined by
And that's a
Tyrannix,
Tyrannix.
Gigi.
Hey, thank you.
So, give us your thoughts on this on this seed, Tyrannix, if you don't mind.
Well, I don't know. I rolled it, so I guess I was responsible for the whole thing. I had a really bad start, but I don't know. Where is everybody else? I should probably pull up the race.
Well, Elastoid's on Chaos right now. Fuchsia Fantasy's in Topher. Elastoid's having a little bit of a little trouble with Chaos at the moment. Had a couple characters down on a knee.
Yeah, I mean, I went to I don't know if anybody I did the volcano, did the full volcano, and then I kind of I pathed to check out the dwarf cave, the two chests in the dwarf cave, and then when I was there, I was like, I might as well check Marsh while I'm here because I knew I needed the TNT. So I'm guessing I probably got the TNT. If I never even went in the ice cave, if people went in the ice cave, I didn't go.
Well, the only thing you missed in the ice cave tier would have been the ruby and the white shirt.
Oh my gosh! Because the whole time I'm thinking that this is like a really troll seed that has like the floater at Sarda, which we could only get to. It was like no early Sarda, but I'm like, oh god, if I have to, because we got the canal, so I could get to a lot of places. So I was scared that I have to find the ruby to get the floater, but I didn't have to. So
By the
No.
way, Chaos had damage poison, and it killed the red mage on the last stream.
Blizzard! Oh,
yeah, I saw.
Okay, so we've got Solo
What we
Thief.
got?
We got Nuclear.
Soul
Oh.
Ninja.
And terminated. Down goes Chaos for Elastoid. Let's get our GGs up in chat for Mr. Elastoid.
Wait.
With an official SRL time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 36 seconds. Jesus, that was close.
Yeah, it was. And Tyrannix, I want to tell you that you and Elastoid were pretty dang close, but what set you two apart was that Elastoid went to check the dwarf cave and check all those chests down there. You just gassed it. Well, but I think you checked them earlier.
Okay, yeah, because that's where the mass immune was.
Yes. And he oh wow. That was crazy. Yeah, Chaos had some kind of nasty stuff here. Cracking
Yeah,
two
he
down
did.
Oh man.
He didn't live that long for me. I fasted. I had my ninja had the mass immune. I fasted, sabered, and then I think I got like 5 tempers on him, and he died in a couple swings to me. I did see turn 1 nuclear, and I did see damage poison, but I had my ribbon. I only had 1 ribbon. I only saw 1.
The only 2 we've seen were in the Earth Cave. There's 2 in there.
Of course they were in the Earth Cave.
So we're gonna have to cut this short a little bit here because it looks like there's gonna be another race that's gonna be starting here pretty quick.
Yeah,
so it looks
the
like we gotta
Dragon
cut out.
Warrior ran.
Yeah, I think we got about 6 minutes.
Yeah, I just got the message too. So, any last words, Tyrannix?
No, thank you guys for having me. I see in the MIRC room that this was a pretty difficult seed for a lot of people. So yeah, it was fun. You guys, everybody have a good night.
Thanks, Tyrannix, you too, man. Hey, and GG again.
Thanks. See ya.
Any last words, Mr. Versetti, before we wrap this up, since we have the DWR coming in?
Well, I just kind of wanted to do like an overall thank you. I want to thank obviously Randomania for letting us broadcast our Final Fantasy Randomizer on here. I want to thank Cat Doctor. That was his first time doing tracking tonight, which was phenomenal. He did a wonderful job. I'd like to thank the restreamer Minochi. Obviously, I'd like to thank my booth partner Chitin619 as well, and just I want to thank everybody that plays this game. please come on over to our Discord. Don't be shy. We don't bite hard. Come on over. There's lots. If you're a new player, we can help you out. Even if you're a veteran player, like a lot of these guys and gals are, there's still something that we have to offer you in this community. So if you're not part of us, come on over. And that's it for me.
With that being said, well, all I can say is good fight, good night, and have a great rando. So see you on the Dragon Warrior Randomizer race that's coming up in like less than 10 minutes. So for those who want to stay around to see that, stay around. For those who want to see the runners finish the scene, go to the respective streams right now. So good fight, good night, and have a great run, ever. What? Oh, in that case, we're gonna stay here till Fuchsia finishes.
Oh yeah, I guess he is a chaos, huh? That would probably help if I looked at the stream. So yeah, we're gonna see. Let's see what Fuchsia's gonna have here on Chaos.
He's casting the anti-fire, which is pretty interesting.
Oh, and he gets nuked immediately after that. Down goes the. Was that the white mage in the first slot? Yeah, down goes the white mage. We got.
This is gonna be rough and damage poison.
Okay. Now hold on, Kite. Now we've got Fuchsia 1-on-1 Thief versus Chaos with the Vorpal.
566, nice hit.
Oh,
not enough. Not enough.
Oh man, that would have been the win of the century. Single Thief with the Vorpal.
If only that thing was at least at the 500 range for that last hit.
And I bet he missed it by single digits. All right.
All right. Again, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. This is Mr. Versetti 13 saying see you later.